Did you know that your body is made to absorb cannabis? Well, if not, check out part 4 where Bryan talks about the endocannabinoid system and what we can do to help ourselves feel a little bit healthier. Now, for those who don't understand what the endocannabinoid system is, would you mind just giving us a brief breakdown of it?
Yeah, we have a really complex system of receptors throughout the body called cannabinoid receptors and throughout the brain. And we produce our own cannabinoids very similar to the ones that are found in plant cannabis. So this endocannabinoid system that we have, it's responsible for maintaining homeostasis of almost every system in the body. It helps keep everything in balance and working the way it's supposed to. If the endocannabinoid system is not working properly, we see that relates to a number of different medical issues as well as a number of psychiatric issues. Cannabis comes in if the endocannabinoid system isn't working the way it's supposed to, and it kind of jump starts it. If we're either not producing the right types of receptors or we're not producing the right types of endocannabinoids ourselves, cannabis can come in and kind of supply what we don't have there ourselves, or kind of provide more of the types of cannabinoids for the receptors that have been downregulated, and kind of jump starts this system. So it gets
a patchwork.
Yeah, so it's a little piece of patchwork. It gets the endocannabinoid system functioning better so that the endocannabinoid system can do its job of restoring balance to everything else.
There we go.
That's why you don't hear about a pharmaceutical that can treat cancer and treat glaucoma and seizures and neurodegenerative disorders and autoimmune disorders and all these psychiatric things. It's like cannabis brings back balance to the endocannabinoid system so it can bring balance to all these other things.
There we go.
I don't just take a look at, let's throw cannabis at this though. We got to take a look at what's going on that's causing this dysfunction of endocannabinoid signaling anyway. And a lot of it comes down to our diets. And the typical American diet now is about 20-to-1 omega-6 fatty acid to omega-3 fatty acid.
Wow.
On an evolutionary basis, we're supposed to be about a 1-to-1 balance between these two. Overloads of omega-6 fatty acid, it overloads our body with something called arachidonic acid. And we know that high levels of arachidonic acid have been associated with higher rates of cancers, with higher rates of inflammatory conditions. But what this overload of arachidonic acid does is it overloads the endocannabinoid system with certain types of cannabinoids that are derived from arachidonic acid. If we don't have the omega-3s to balance that out, to make sure that we've got the cannabinoids derived from omega-3s, it ends up overloading the endocannabinoid system and burning it out. So adding a good fish oil that's really high in EPA and DHA, and those are the active forms of omega-3 that the human body can actually use. We don't use the plant-based omega-3s very well. So unfortunately, things like flaxseed or chia seed or even hemp seed, even though they're good sources of omega-3, it's in a form called ALA. And our bodies don't convert that very well. But ocean-based sources like fish oils, krill oils, even algae. And that's the reason these little fish have so much omega-3 in them, is the algae creates it. And these other things are either eating the algae or eat the things that eat the algae. So they act as bioaccumulators. But we want to get somewhere between 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams a day of combined EPA and DHA. Just to kind of help balance out that overload of omega-6 that we get.
So also, I've heard so much about omega-3s and general health. Weight loss specifically and things like that, helping to maintain that type of balance. But I didn't realize that omega-3s were just as good for helping to maintain a good endocannabinoid system.
The reason you hear about omega-3s having such a broad range of benefits is because they do help support endocannabinoid function. And then once the endocannabinoid system is functioning better, regardless of whether you're using cannabis, you're going to have better function in other systems of the body. You also will find that the omega-3s will, if we can get the endocannabinoid system working better, it's going to help get the cannabis working better.
There we go.
So, and eating a healthy diet is critical too. Getting dark greens and vegetables and nuts and seeds. I mean, so it's the old adage that we are what we eat. I mean, it's true. And the things that our body needs to function come from what we eat for the most part. There are very few vitamins that we actually create ourselves. I mean, vitamin D is one of the few. So somebody with more melanin in their skin should probably be taking a good vitamin D supplement also. But eating healthy, most of the vitamins and minerals that we need can come from just good, healthy diets.